Wait, I'm just joking. This is actually for real. What is going on, everybody? My name is Zootnaps, and today I am super excited to be showing you something that, to be perfectly honest, I never thought would ever happen. And that, my friends, is taking Steam VR games and running them on your Oculus Quest. I know, I was just as surprised. So it's literally been 2 days since this Oculus Quest has released, and there have already been updates to some existing software to allow you to stream any game from your PC to your Oculus Quest headset. Now that's kind of mind-blowing. So today I just wanted to show you a little bit of what that looked like on this bad boy streaming from my PC. And I also wanted to show you how to do it yourself. So if you do have any Steam VR games that you wanted to check out on your new Oculus Quest, you can give this a shot for absolutely no money. And now for the huge disclaimer and asterisk for this entire video. This is not by any means a perfect PC VR solution. And your mileage will vary depending on your internet speed, how good your connections are, how fast your computer is. There are so many different variables. I'm not saying this is a perfect solution. I'm not even coming close to saying that it's a better solution than an Oculus Rift S or an Index or anything that you actually plug into your PC. However, it's really, really cool that this is something that can actually work. Like, this is something that's pretty viable, honestly. So just keep that in mind, give it a try. It's free, the software is free to try out, so give it a shot. Also, the developers at RiftCat, they wanted me to let you know that this is a very, very early build to work with the Oculus Quest, and they plan on making it a lot more robust in the future. So if you want to keep up to date with the different changes that they make, be sure to subscribe to this channel. But yeah, I'm really excited to see where this stuff goes in the next couple of months, because if they make some serious improvements to it, it could honestly be a very viable PC VR solution. Now with that out of the way, let's jump into some footage of me playing some Steam VR games on my Oculus Quest. I know, it's crazy. It's crazy, boy. Also, everyone got mad at me in my last video for not petting you. He's too cool for me. He's too cool for school. What am I supposed to do? You're too cool for school. You're too cool. You're too good. There, I petted my dog, okay? Relax. All right, so here we are. We got our classic UMP 45 with a magazine that we can grab, pull, cock, and get ready to go. So that's the tutorial. I don't want to do that. Let's send this out to about 10 meters. And again, this is not the highest quality in the entire world. You're going to not be able to play online at these resolutions and potato quality, but the fact that this is even an option on the Oculus Quest, like I'm literally using an Oculus Quest right now, and I'm playing games that should be only allowed on the PC. Like, that's actually insane if you think about it. So that's really cool. So yeah, everything works. Pavlov works. So the only issue that there is right now, and again, that's because this is a pretty early build of this. I mean, the Oculus Quest has been out for literally 2 days. But the only issue I have is that these controllers are only mapped for 3 degrees. So like, imagine a controller you'd have for like the Oculus Go, right? It's not full range of motion. It only has a couple of buttons. So you're kind of limited in what you can do. So I assume that there will be updates to this software that will make it so that these buttons are usable, because I mean, this is a pretty cool use case for this technology, which was, again, originally used for things like the Oculus Go and stuff like that. So I assume it'll be patched soon. But yeah, I mean, even without the patch, like, it's really impressive that this is even happening. Like, I'm literally playing Pavlov, streaming from my computer on my Oculus Quest. Like, it's pretty insane. So let's try out a few more guns. Yep. Like, everything, I mean, I'm just bad. Everything works as you'd expect it. It's totally playable. Like, this game, if it was totally single player, this is absolutely a playable experience. So I'm really impressed. So let's hop out of this and let's jump into something else, shall we? Like, look at this. I'm in Steam VR on my Oculus Quest. There's no wires. I'm doing it. I'm just here and I'm doing, oh my God, it stops recording when I take it off. So let's try out, oh yeah, Gorn for sure, definitely. As of right now, there's no way to play it except for the way that I'm doing right now. So this is the first Gorn footage on an Oculus Quest on YouTube. So enjoy it. All right, move hand here. So this is another issue. Again, it's
due to the fact that these controllers aren't necessarily correctly mapped. So, oh, hold on, there we're back. So this click of the stick, so pressing the analog stick in on your right controller, doesn't actually do anything. And that's what you need to do to move in this game. Okay, so as you're seeing, like, this one works fine. The left one works like you would expect, but the right one just doesn't. So that's kind of a pain. But again, it's 2 days after this Quest was released, so I assume that there will be updates to fix that. The fact that it's basically a Rift, but it's wireless, I think there's a lot of potential there. All right, give him a peace sign, and then we'll throw the fists up, get a little potatoing. See, it'll get super blurry every once in a while, but it's nothing that you can't, like, survive with. This game is, like, absolutely playable. All right, let's put him up. Flop. Bring it on. Oh my God, his eye's out. Okay, hold on, I want to grab you and throw you. Oh, I missed the spikes. We did it. We freaking did it. We won. Nice. But like there was barely any stuttering. And again, huge asterisk. It may not work for every game, and it may not work for your setup, but it's free. Like, you can literally try this out with no regrets if it doesn't work for you, because it's free. Like, try it out, try the demo. Wireless VR is absolutely the future, and I'm got both his arms. Is absolutely the future, and I'm 100% convinced, because this is just so much better. This is probably enough. I'll kill these guys, and then dick punch, cross punch, dick punch. All right, you're getting thrown. You're getting thrown. Suck it.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's that time of the video where I pad it out to over 10 minutes by showing you step by step how to do this with your own Oculus Quest and your own PC. I'm not a saint, I'm just here for the ad revenue, okay? But seriously, I mean, it's not that complicated. If you're more of a, like, read a list of things to do rather than watching someone online, there is a really helpful help center article that RiftCat wrote up to make this work with the Quest. This is literally just the steps that I followed, so if you want to just check that out, all of these links for all the downloads and this page will be in the description. But if you're more of a visual learner, I will walk you through the steps that you need to do, because you do need to finagle with your Quest a little bit throughout this process. So, starting off, by going to the links in the description below, you're going to want to download all 4 of these files. See, it says files you need, which means you need them. RiftCat installer, the Oculus Go ADB driver. I know it says Oculus Go, but it also works with the Quest, so don't worry too much. You also need the VR Ridge Quest1.apk and the platform tools. So these are all in the description below, and I'll show you exactly how to download them as well. So first and foremost, you need to make sure that, first of all, you have your Oculus account set up so it allows you to put your Oculus Quest into developer mode. So this helpful documentation guide from Oculus will tell you exactly how to do that. So basically, you just need to go to this website right here, and you need to create an organization. And basically, this will make you a developer, quote unquote, within the Oculus community. And this will allow you to put your Quest into developer mode, which is required for this to work. So once you do that, you're going to go onto your iPhone or Android device on the Oculus app, and you're going to select your device, and in some of the settings it will say developer mode, and you're basically just going to flip that switch on. So once you activate developer mode, I would recommend you actually just restart your Oculus Quest. I ran into some issues the first time I did this, and basically restarting it fixed everything. I don't know if it has to do with developer mode syncing up or whatever, but just do that just to be safe. And once you do that, you're going to want to connect your Oculus Quest to your PC. Now, if you don't have a USB-C port on your PC, you're gonna have to get a different cable to plug it into whatever USB ports that you have available. But if you do have a USB port, you can just use the included charging cable that came with the Oculus Quest. And once you do that, you are going to want to, first of all, unzip all of these files that we downloaded earlier. And once we do that, we are going to delve into the Oculus Go ADB driver 2.0. Hopefully it's still 2.0 when you're watching this video, but it may be even farther down the line, who knows. And once we have extracted this and connected our Oculus Quest to our computer, we should be able to right-click this Android WinUSB.inf, and we should be able to right-click this and click the Install button. Now this will install that Android developer something, ADB, onto your Oculus Quest, which means that we are going to be able to install software from our Windows computer onto our Oculus Quest, which is exactly what we want. All right, cool. Android Debug Bridge. That's exactly what it's called. Pff, silly me. How did I not remember? So now that we've finished that preliminary step and you've already downloaded all those files that I linked in the description and you've unzipped them all, we're on to the very next step. So you're going to want to take that Platform Tools folder and you're going to open this up. Now, for you, you're probably going to have another Platform Tools folder in here that doesn't have any extra stuff on the end of it. So you're going to double click into that and you're going to take your VRRidge quest1.apk file and you're going to just drag this into that Platform Tools folder. Now that is in this folder, we're basically going to be using these platform tools to install this VRRidge Quest 1 APK onto your Oculus Quest. So also make sure that your Oculus Quest is still connected to your PC. So now that we have this in this folder, we are going to press Shift on your computer. And while pressing Shift, you're going to right click anywhere in this folder view. And there are a couple of different options that show up here because you're pressing Shift. And the one that we want to click is Open PowerShell window here. So click on that and it will open a Windows PowerShell. So now that we have this PowerShell window open, we're going to make sure that the device that we have connected, obviously our Oculus Quest, is being recognized by the tools that we're utilizing. So we are going to type in a simple command. We're going to type in /ADB space devices. And then we're going to press enter. And after it runs the daemon, Matt Damon's going to run a little bit for you if this is the first time. But after it does that, it's going to list the numbers of devices that you have connected. It'll probably just be one, and it'll probably be your Oculus Quest. Now, during this step, this is very important. If it says that whatever numbers you have there, so 1PASH9 is the device that I have, whatever numbered device you have, it may say that it's inaccessible or it's unauthorized. And if this is the case, you need to put your Oculus Quest headset on your head and you need to click the allow button on the screen that is prompting you within your headset, because this will allow your computer to be able to access the files that are on your Oculus Quest device. And then if you run this .adb devices again, it should show that it's no longer restricted. So that's an issue that I ran into and I just didn't put my headset on. So once we have the device confirmed that it is in there, we're going to type in this next command. We're going to type in /ADB install -g VRidge quest1.apk. Then we're going to press enter. And this will now install the APK onto your Oculus Quest. Now this will now allow you to, within your Oculus Quest, go to unrestricted or unauthorized apps, and it's going to allow you to run the VRRidge app, which will allow you to connect to your PC to be able to run these applications. So now that you've restarted your PC, you're going to want to run that RiftCat installer.exe, and this is going to install the desktop application that is required for your Oculus Rift to connect to both Steam VR and the games that you want to play. Also, you do need Steam and Steam VR installed. I hope that was probably a no-brainer for you if you're trying to play Steam VR games, but if not, go install Steam, go install Steam VR, and then continue on with this tutorial. So yeah, basically, once you run this installer, you're going to see this app icon right here, RiftCat 2.0. And once you run this, it may prompt you with some login information. I know that the free trial gives you about 5 minutes to use. Oh yeah, so this is the start of it too. So you can log in later. But basically, what this is going to do is this is going to look for your Oculus Quest that is utilizing the app that we had just installed, that APK that we had just installed. So now you're going to throw on your Oculus Quest headset and you're going to navigate over to the Navigate tab, and you're going to click on your library as well. Now, once you're at your library, on the left-hand side, you should see a new tab called Unknown Sources. And this is going to give you a number of applications that have not necessarily been accepted onto the Oculus Store, but are things that you can run nonetheless. So the one that we're looking for here is the vRidge 2 beta. So we're going to click on that, and this is going to launch the VRridge Steam VR RiftCat application. And on the screen, as you can see, it says connected, waiting for Steam VR. And once you see that it has been connected, that means that you are connected to your PC, and you can take off your headset and continue on with the setup on your PC. So I'm going to take this off and it's going to stop the recording. But as you can see on the screen, this is now changed. And actually, so what's going to pop up on your screen, it's going to say, is this your Quest on that little phone icon? And you're just going to say yes, and then you'll be taken to this screen. So now, once you are on this screen, you have a number of options. You can check your settings. You can decide, depending on your internet connection or how confident you are in your in your ability to stream things over the Wi-Fi. You can decide on what settings you want, how much bit rate you want, advanced settings, audio streaming, all that stuff. And once you're ready to go, and again, it takes a lot of trial and error to get something that works for your setup. But once that's good to go, you're basically just going to hover over this play icon and click Play Steam VR. And like I told you, you need Steam installed, but it clearly needs an update right now, so that's fun. But yeah, once it launches, it's just going to launch Steam VR, and you're actually going to need to restart and redo your boundaries for your Guardian system within Steam VR, because as you can see, there are 3 new icons here that I guarantee you have not had in Steam VR before, which means that these headsets are not known within the Steam VR system, so you have to actually go through that initial Guardian setup once again. But it's the exact same as you're used to if you've used Steam VR in the past, so it shouldn't take too much time. But yeah, and once you're going and once you have all of this up, you can change your quality on the fly. But yeah, once you've finished that setup, you should be taken directly to Steam VR Home, where you can look around and click on things and see what Josh Dubs is up to. What is he doing? You can invite him to your house. Whatever you want to do, you can do it because you are on Steam VR Home inside of an Oculus Quest, which is pretty crazy. Now, I know this tutorial has been rambly, but again, I need to make sure this video is 10 minutes, so I hope you enjoyed it. I'm just kidding. I actually do hope this is helpful for you guys. I hope that you try it out, honestly. Like, if you have a PC that's able to run this different software and to be able to stream VR games over to your Quest, please try it out and let me know what you think about it. If you think it's something that's worth keeping an eye out for, let me know if you think that I should keep checking out other software like this that allows you to do similar things, because I know there are some other ones out there that are definitely getting ready for the Quest as well. But yeah, regardless, I hope this video is helpful for you. I hope you learned something cool. I hope you have a great rest of the day, and I hope you click that subscribe button because I'm thirsty for those subscribers, baby. But regardless, have a great rest of the day, evening, morning, night, or whatever. It's late. I'm really tired. Okay, goodbye.